All right, Anthony, I want to start with the obvious question. How's the eye feeling? How has it evolved since you first got poked in the eye a couple days ago in the game to where it is today?
Eyes getting better, um, way better than when I initially got hit in the eye. Um, so we're moving in the right direction.
You think it's something you'll be able to play with tomorrow?
I mean that's the plan. I get evaluated again tonight by one of the doctors here, and just kind of get an update from them. So that's the plan for me to play.
Argentina.
Hey Anthony, just wondering, do you and the guys have any formal plans of doing any protests for the game?
Yeah, we discussed it today. We have a couple ideas that we want to do. Haven't decided on one yet, but yes, we plan on doing something.
Ali, you can take it.
Okay, great. Tanya Ganguli?
Seemed like a really spirited practice in there today. What did you feel like you accomplished, and what was sort of the goal of having that much? I know Frank wanted to go very live today. Is that an accurate description of how practice was? Like very
Yes.
intense and.
Yeah, I mean, don't want to do anything too crazy. I mean, because we have a game tomorrow, but we got after a little bit, went over some defensive schemes that we think will help us tomorrow. But we did some live work today to kind of compete a little bit and like I say, go over some things that can help us tomorrow. And it was a very very good practice for us.
Kyle Goon?
How much time did you miss in practice, and what maybe were the things that you struggled to do with this injury that now you can do and that you were able to practice live today?
I didn't practice yesterday, and today I went through the entire practice. I did everything. There's nothing that I couldn't do. The light was just light sensitivity was the only factor for me. Light sensitivity was the only factor for me yesterday, and today it's way better. So that was the biggest thing for me. But they told me it only heal over time. And wearing the little glasses things as a precautionary thing in practice today. And if I need them tomorrow, then I will them tomorrow as well. Oh, you ready? You ready? Oh.
We're good. We're good. No, we're good. We're good. We just started. Good.
Just as a quick follow-up, talk about light sensitivity. Did you go through concussion protocol or anything like that? Or?
No, I didn't have a concussion. It was just that's probably one of the doctor's questions. I don't know exactly what they were saying, but something with the people and all this stuff. So I just knew the light was bothering me, and it's a lot better today.
Tanisha has a question from Zoom.
Alan.
Hey, AD, just trying to get what's your mindset for these 8 games? Is this kind of a ramp up for you to get to the postseason? Are you approaching it a little bit different just because you guys have a 5.5 game lead in the Western Conference? How do you kind of approach these 8 games going into the postseason?
We approach them the same way we did every game all season. We're using these games. I mean, we've been off for 4 months, and we want to use these games as for us to get better going into the postseason. And so we're going to treat these games like regular season games, like we had 8 games left in the regular season, and come out and play our style of basketball.
Okay, Joe Varden.
Who hit you? Was it an elbow or not? Or a finger?
They say it was Michael Carter Williams, and it was more of a hand.
Okay. And then you're saying, okay, we got 8 games left, but this is also kind of an opener. Like, do you have emotions that are different than if this is just game number 63 or whatever?
No. I mean, it feels good to get back on the floor. Especially me, I didn't play much in this preseason, but to be able to get back on the floor and compete again, especially when it counts now. I guess that's the emotion, but to be nervous or anxious or anything like that, I won't say I have that, but the emotion I have is just excited to just be back on the floor playing basketball.
Tanya Ganguli.
You told us before this started that you felt like the break was good for you health-wise, that you got a chance to heal some things on the rest and all that. Once you were out here and getting after in practice and playing, I know you didn't play that much in the preseason games, you were playing in them a little bit. Did that confirm what you thought, that it was good for your body, or was it a little bit of like needing to ramp up?
Yeah, no, I think it was good for everybody. Even when we came back, coach, the coaching staff told us that, everybody came back in shape. I think everybody just needed to decompress and come back and be ready for the bubble. And I think guys did a great job of using that time wisely and taking care of their bodies and making sure they came back ready.
Last two, Brad Turner.
Thank you. Edie, I was just wondering, the plan to take a knee during the national anthem, how did that conversation evolve with you guys in the hotels?
Like I said, I'm not sure about other teams, but I know the Lakers organization have a couple ideas that we want to do, and taking a knee is one of them. But we haven't decided. I mean, we kind of threw some ideas out there today in film session, and we're going to come together as an organization and figure out what we decide to do. So, we're going to get back into a meeting room and discuss what's the final decision.
Hey, Edie, you said you wore glasses during practice today, and you might have to wear them tomorrow. I'm just curious, is there sort of a learning curve around, like, does that alter your shot at all, or does that kind of change things a little bit? Is that kind of learning curve?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely different today in practice. It felt very different. I'm not necessarily have to wear them tomorrow, just a precautionary thing. If I need them, then they're there. But I didn't want to be. I didn't want the first time me wearing them was in a game. If I need them tomorrow, so I wanted to test them out in practice today. And as it went on, as practice went on, I got more and more used to them. But they're just there for precautionary reasons.